I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
Captain Risky in the house.
I agree. Webby watched Scooter March about 900 times, but on the screen of the traffic, I was watching He's still a legend. That's why we acknowledge him. The guy built it himself. Joe Gauchi initially put this car together. Being sold, obviously, Joe got a car Fox Eleanor, and in his name. Look at this, they are two JZ brothers. Danny Lansdowne in the VL Wagz, Ryan Holtz, the LC Toronto. Can't tell me the Yangtze and Sex out there on Sex on Wheels out there. And I'm not talking about the guys, they're lovely guys, and I suppose if you're into that, you know, they're very attractive members, but you know, pit bike brothers, pretty much. JZ Bump City coming to you Friday. We're looking at the VL Zing the tyre. I'm waiting for Ryan to let go of the button. Danny's the one that went in on the tree lit up. Ryan didn't light it. He didn't want to be in that situation in testing, so Ryan just lit it up after Danny left. Holding back then as a kid, you had to be in the rotaries when you're older, He didn't particularly like it. 631 at 116 miles an hour. There's no sheep station. As much as we think sheep station epic run, but you know what we mean. It's good sportsmanship and good skill, and a bit of arse in the middle. We've seen it all. For the future, but you got to learn somewhere. This is what seat time looks like with your big, slightly larger than average budget toy. You strap yourself into this roller coaster. It's probably the best ride you can have because you've dreamt of it. Now you sit there and probably, and I'm sure he does it too. I do it to mine. I sit there and I look at the thing and I go, damn, I can't believe that thing's sitting in my garage. I can't believe that's mine. And it doesn't matter how much you spend on your car. If you've got something that you truly always wanted, you say, I've got it now, what do I do with it? This is the journey. Hey, 489, 155 mile an hour. Remember, it's all about also getting seat time in the damn thing. That can be a rocket ship if you were to give it its head. But remember, you can't give it all until you get some laps in that thing. And it did everything right. 119 in the 60. It planted that tire. Power was on. That you could possibly see. Ryan's had this out and running, but pretty much the drivetrain that he'd honed in the original LC GTR that he had. And honestly, that was a 6-second car back then with a lot more weight in it. This is the ultimate evolution, a purpose-built double frame rail car built to go fast, where the original LC GTR still was, a street car on absolute steroids. And it was a wheelie, came out of the hole with the wheels in the air, and it was only just enough wheel stand. The thing did come down nicely, poetry in motion. Some of these guys like hanging nice carrots. All of a sudden the 5-0 on the night. Does radial racing right now. Billet Turbo 2J Tirana Pro Mod 977 Cube Pat Musi Camaro 275 Rob Chaplin, Ryan Holtz. Someone's got to bank one soon, surely, before the end of qualifying here now at Kenda. He went 5.18 in the first session. Mitchell Bean's gone Vesta with 4.82 so far. Two rookies in OG3 on 5 with their new fruit. Up City. 64.73, that's what we're talking about. Our new guys and their new gear. Alright, one barrel up to the edge of the corner. Spin the tire. This win matters for both of these guys. This is whether you might be in a final or not. sometimes we start at the beginning of round 2. Your destiny writes itself. Outlaw 275. That's a whole lot of Captain Risky right there. The whole shot. One. Look at this. That is wide here on Saturday night. Patience, maybe it's Lando Norris. Energy drink, I don't know. Round 2. Champion, Eddie. James says he's on the way, the black ute is on the way. Hopefully we can wait for the black ute in OG 275, which we're not quite there yet, James, so if you want to keep towing.
No, he's actually.
No, mate, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know, to be honest. Right, so Andy gets a solo there. Yeah, 2J Bum City coming up, round 3, Outlaw 275, mate, the best 2J brother just by itself, not knowing. So do we think there's blink? Let's think about that, Mark. We've still got only a couple of minutes before we start sorting that out at the training. Okay, here we go, all of our finals. We're going to start, why not? All the way. Outlaw 275. Could be. That's what I'm saying, could be. Tidy stuff.
Let's have a look at how they got to the final. Simon O'Carroll on round 1, he went 4-1-7. Round 2, he went 4-1-5. Round 3,
there we go, Garage Nights. Look it up, Garage Nights. In the orange corner, weighing in at 2,000 and something pounds, the 2J. He didn't take Captain Risky lightly, Mark. He did not take him lightly. He did not want to sit there. He wanted to cut a light. He wanted to win fair and square. But there's the cherry. There's the win. 1-1-1 in the 60 foot with Ryan Holt. And 086 wasn't too shabby either. But it was 067 minus for the Kraken. 110 equals creeping through the lead. And wow, 409 our biggest pass this weekend on the 275. 409, 193. But runner up, it's Captain Risky, the winner of Outlaw 275, the underdog, and that ain't even a Bradbury moment right there. That is just showing up and hoping for the best, and what a win, 23. 111 in the 60 foot, 286 to a 282 at 330 foot too, by the way. 114 at the 60 foot for the Kraken, and then that thing got out of there.
It's going to be a fantastic race. We wish we could bring a steal on the line of green, but yeah, we don't have the double button on. Sometimes we get occasional versions of the line on the street. Hey, all the people watching on the
Look at him go. Hey, just fleeked him out with that pedal earlier. He's like,